summarize strategy formulation using the four generic strategies, let's consider some practical examples. There are four generic strategies, and in deciding which of these four to pursue, you need to answer two questions. The first of which is, what is the source of your competitive advantage? Is it differentiation or low cost? And secondly, what is your competitive scope? Is it a narrow market or a broad market? Let's consider the case of Gabriel Brothers. Gabriel Brothers, headquartered in Morgantown, West Virginia, serves only 11 states, and therefore this implies a narrow focus. Gabriel Brothers also buys clothing from clothing manufacturers that are inexpensive by virtue of being closeouts, last year's style, or otherwise unused inventory. It buys low-cost apparel. So by virtue of its target market being fairly narrow, 11 states, and its focus on cost of goods being low, Gabriel Brothers is pursuing a cost-focused strategy. Now, consider Rolling Rock beer, which was, up until a few years ago, a very localized beer. Rolling Rock beer focused for most of its life, and even today, on a fairly limited market. Its competitive advantage is primarily on brand appeal. Brand appeal meaning that it's not going to heavily discount its beer. It does have differentiation. So by pursuing differentiation in a fairly limited market, although it's growing, Rolling Rock Beer is a company pursuing differentiation focused strategy. Now consider Hartmann Luggage. Hartmann Luggage is probably the highest prestige luggage in the market, and it is not cheap. Okay, this is their flagship brand. They sell on differentiation, and also Hartmann sells into a global market. So by virtue of selling into a very large market with a differentiated product, Hartmann is pursuing a differentiation strategy. And then finally, let's consider JetBlue. JetBlue offers low prices to most major markets that it serves, but it has a low-cost fuel efficiency strategy based on having a young fleet of fuel-efficient airplanes, and also it undergoes fuel hedging, which is a strategy of buying fuel in such a way that it minimizes its cost, and fuel is the highest cost in the airline industry. So JetBlue, by virtue of servicing many markets or a broad market with its focused on streamlining its costs as low as possible, is pursuing a cost leadership strategy. So in summary, we've looked at four different companies all pursuing four very distinct types of generic strategies, and each of these companies is very successful in doing so.